I'm back. I think we're back. Do I need to play the intro again? Yeah, why not? Clippers Lakers preseason game number 3. Make it summer league.
Here we go, Clips fans.
Clippers talk with Adam Osland. After every game, download every pod. Clippers talks the name. He's a basketball talking golden god.
New episodes after every game on demand.
Follow Clippers Talk wherever you get your podcasts.
Clippers.
I told you it would only take 30 seconds. Now it's going to take me longer to log back into my Amazon account here. We're getting set for the Clippers and Lakers in preseason game number 2. Yes, this game is on Amazon Prime as well. Hey, welcome back. How's everybody doing? Totally different Adam now. That whole aspiration thing, that was so a half hour ago, 30 seconds ago. We're focused on, things happening now on the court. This is what matters in the end. But if you want to check out the live stream, I tried to lay out the latest with aspiration in a fair way, but, I get it. Adam, you work for the Clippers. There's no way for you to be fair. I'm just saying, can you not see the logic and rationale in what I presented? I think there's something to it. We shall see. I'm not saying the Clippers are innocent nor guilty. We have to find out. And apparently it's going to take a little bit longer and a little bit longer and longer. And yeah, it's really frustrating. I thought we were going to get Adam Silver talking about this tonight, today. How about Keaton Wagler talking about his 23-point and 18-point third quarter he had last time out in the Clippers' big victory over the Utah Jazz. When was that? Sunday? Here's Keaton Wagler.
We just came with the right mind.
How are you feeling?
Happy,
Okay,
excited that we came out here, we bounced back from last game and got the win versus a good team. We just came with the right mindset this game, and our defense really stepped up.
For a player of your age and amount of experience on a stage like this, how were you able to maintain the composure in ways that your coach just complimented you over the last few days?
Yeah, I would say it's just trusting them. They have a lot of confidence in me, and hearing what they have to say about me, just going out there and playing free, not worrying about mistakes, and that's just what I did. I went out there, played free, was aggressive from the start, and I think that's what really helped me.
You had fun?
Yeah, a lot of fun. Yeah.
Keaton, how have you become so adept at being able to process the information on the floor that not only opponents are giving you, but your coaches and teammates are giving you, and then implementing that in real game speed, in real time?
Yeah, just trying to stay under control and just take all the information in, and just, play freely is the biggest thing. When we go out there, it's going to be, you kind of don't know what to expect, but just going out there and playing how, our coach wants us to. And today we wanted to play fast, and that's what I did from the start, was just try to get the ball out fast and push in transition.
We've seen your ability to get hot in the second half at Illinois after slow first, which is what you did here tonight. What was working so well for you in that second half that allowed you to kind of go on a tear?
I think it was just staying aggressive. I feel like I was aggressive early, getting the right shots. They just weren't falling. And I just stayed aggressive in that third quarter, especially, and, got hot. And, when I got hot, the teammates kept finding me and shots were falling. And I think that's what it is, just staying aggressive.
Keaton, that matchup with Darren, you took that challenge defensively. Just what was that like? And obviously, there's been a lot of conversations just around how talented the top end of this draft class is, and it seems like everybody has kind of taken it upon themselves to really show what they can do, and it seemed like you were able to do that on both ends tonight. Just what kind of went into that for you in that matchup in particular?
Yeah, obviously he's a great player, and he's like a really dynamic scorer. Offensively, he can get to the paint, mid-range threes, all that. So you kind of don't know what to expect, but I'm just trying to be aggressive, be physical with him, make him shoot tough shots. And I think that's what I did. I feel like I did a good job on him. Should have, had less fouls on him. Got to play better defense in that way. But, I think it's something to learn at and just take on those challenges of wanting to guard the best players on the floor.
Keeping balance when to let the game kind of come to you on the offensive side of the ball, when to kind of hunt shots here, to be more aggressive offensively.
Say it again.
How do you kind of balance when to let the game kind of come to you offensively and when to kind of hunt shots and be more aggressive?
Yeah. I just think just when the time is right. Just knowing, when I have to attack, when it's someone else's turn. I think, early in the game, just pushing in transition, we got a lot of transition points, so it wasn't really, I didn't really have to do that. But in the third quarter, we didn't get as many transition points. It was a lot more in the half court, and that's when I was more aggressive to score. So it's kind of just reading how the game is going and knowing, when it's right.
Keaton, when you came out of the game, Clipper fans kind of stood up and gave you a little bit of motivation there. How cool is it to see that from your early time on with this team?
Yeah, no, it's super exciting knowing that, fans have my back, whether a good game or bad game. And it's awesome to see how many fans are here too, supporting, the summer league team, and just shows how good this fan base is. And, I'm super excited to, be a Clipper.
It was just giving a lot of credit to Sean Padula for taking some of the pressure off of you in the backcourt. What's it been like to play with him, and did you feel that?
Yeah, definitely. Sean is, he's a really good player. And like you said,
Why are you talking about old stuff, Adam? There's a new interview going on right now with Keaton Wagler. Let me see if I can bring this to you. Who cares? It's Amazon. Stupid internet lag. Back to Keaton from Thursday night.
Yeah, definitely. Sean is, he's a really good player. And like you said, someone's to relieve the pressure. If I get tired or they're pressing up on me, he can ball in his hands and make the right play each time. And I think he did that tonight too. It was, especially in transition in the first half, he was just like throwing dimes all over the place. It's really cool to see. And outside of basketball, he's even just a great guy. Someone I like talking to, and he's super excited for me after that game. And he's just a good player, and good person.
Two more. You had over twice as many shot attempts this game as last game. Is that something you came in knowing you're going to be more aggressive, or just taking what the defense was giving you that was different than the other day?
I say it was a mixture of both. I kind of had the mindset of, being more aggressive, but I think from this jump, I was just a lot more comfortable out there. Just felt like any other game. That's kind of what my mindset was. It's just, be comfortable, play free, and, if the shot's there, then shoot it. And I think, last game's defense was different how they guarded me today. Just based off of they were blitzing me last game, and this game they didn't, and they switched more. So, I just got more looks up.
How is being like playing next to Baba Miller on the floor?
Yeah, he's a really good player, very dynamic on the offensive and defensive end, and someone who is a really unselfish player too. He doesn't really look to score, really, like he does, but he's not gonna hunt shots, I would say. And he just lets the game come to him. And he's also just defensively, he's block shots, guards well, can guard multiple positions too. And, he's someone that's really fun to play with too, just based off athleticism.
So there was Keaton Wagler on Sunday night after the Clippers' victory over the Utah Jazz, where he had 23 and an 18-point third quarter. Did we get Baba Miller post-game? No. We did get Jay Larinaga.
We just came with the right mind.
Coach for the Clippers. What, I can't find that either? What is this? I'm sorry, I'm hunting around. Joey Lynn, help me, please. He didn't put that up? He just put up Keaton Wagler? Okay, fair enough. Game is about to get underway. Clippers taking on the Lakers tonight. It's front end of a back tonight. I believe Clippers and Washington Wizards tomorrow. All right, what's everybody thinking? Keaton Wagler stat line tonight. What's your best guess? Some people, is this for Keaton Wagler? 26 points plus 29, 8 assists. What's 26 points plus 29? I mean, that's a lot. I'm just wondering. They need Wagler to be a plus defender next to Garland. Agree with you. He is 6'6" with shoes on. That helps. Hoping to see Baba and Conan doing their stuff for us. Conan, hopefully in December. That's my guess. Again, if you missed it earlier, I dissected the new information from the aspiration investigation. And there actually is some new stuff out. And I haven't seen Pablo Torre do his thinking man emoji. I actually did it earlier today. How many fouls? All right, I'm looking at Keaton Wagler here. Let me see if I can give you some more audio. Should I rewind and play that? I don't know. They nailed me the last time I showed video on here from Prime. Didn't feel great. What site to stream the game? Legal site, or what are we talking about? It's on Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. Wait, Adam Silver is speaking with the media now? Now it's starting. We're doing this at the same time? Oh, I guess. Why now? Aren't they in the East Coast? Isn't it 10 o'clock there? I'm guessing he's not going to say much about aspiration. Let me see if I can pull up if anybody's streaming it live. Adam Silver. Click on the live section here. Oh, I think we got something. Or is it just using some?
Let's just get any kind of answer.
Hey, I'm trying to listen to Adam Silver. Rooftop Sports. Okay, this audio sucks. Can we get better audio of Adam Silver? Did I say Sandler earlier? There's got to be something better here. The game's about to tip off. Why?
At some point, you have unlimited resources, whether it's TV or any business. In the case of a league, it's in essence zero sum. So to the extent that one player doesn't re-sign a player or chooses to trade a player, of course that player goes to another team. The purpose of the system is ultimately to create competition.
I can't believe I did this.
Oh my God. Stop talking. Does anybody know where I can find Adam Silver? Streaming anywhere? Is it on NBA TV? This is so annoying. The game just started, by the way. 9:40 left in a 10-minute quarter. First quarter. Clippers taking on the Lakers here in the preseason. It looks like Keaton Wagler, Vava Miller. Ooh, who else is out there? I need to pull up a box score. It's really fun finding box scores for Summer League. Far too difficult, and more difficult than it should be. As is this presser from Adam Silver, who of course started it immediately after I finished. Now I'll just go on my phone, I guess, to see what quotes are coming out. One eye on the game, one eye on Adam Silver on aspiration investigation. Trying to multitask for you guys. All right. Who probably is going to have it? Who should I follow here? So Norchad, Baba Miller, Keaton Wagler, and Riley Kugel is the new starter with no Cam Christie. I feel for Cam. You guys are hating because you all just go out one game. And we got a three-pointer. Kugel knocks down a three for the Clippers. 3-2 lead for the good guys. Give me some Adam Silver quotes, not you guys. I don't trust you. I don't trust this AP Hoops account either. Wagler, top side, between the legs, wants to go to work, drives, spins, dotted line, back out. They swing it around the perimeter. Kugler back on the basketball, dribbles to the right arc and hands it off to Keaton Wagler. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Goes behind his back, has to get to work, spins into the lane and can't get it to go, but there was a foul on the floor. Ooh, like the effort there. Keaton Wagler. Better not have been a turnover. I don't have the sound on. Can I get an Adam Silver quote here somewhere on aspiration? Adam Silver should take priority over the game. I mean, if you know it's streaming anywhere, let me know. As Kobe Sanders just had to fire one away at the end of the shot clock on the inbounds play after, I guess there wasn't a foul. It was last touched by the Lakers. Maybe that was wishful thinking. Here's Keaton Wagler down the left alley, puts up the layup, underhand scoop shot gets rejected. Ball goes back out to the Clippers. A little bit of concern there. Kugel to Sanders, left wing. Sanders inside to Norchad, working on the left block. Norchad, rip through move. Bounce pass to Miller. Miller with the reverse layup, but hits the bottom of the rim as he lost the basketball going up. Can I get an Adam Silver quote on aspiration for the love? All right, who do I trust? Law Murray. Is Law out there? How does this work? Where's Adam Silver at currently? Clippers are down 8-3 to the Lakers. 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. I saw Brett Siegel post something earlier. He's come on the show before. Not saying close personal friend or anything, but not nothing. All he posted was Adam Silver talking about, I'm very pleased with the interest across the board in Europe. We're going to drink their milkshake next. I drink your milkshake. Let me see if I can find it on NBA TV, even if I don't have that here at the station. Earlier, there's a W game on. That's the cool way to say it now, right? What do we got? Do I have NBA TV? Oh, I do have NBA TV. It says similarly basketball is on. Okay, that's ESPN. Why would they not have on the Clippers-Lakers game? What are they thinking? This is just cluster F. In the vein of the aspiration investigation, this show is a cluster F right now. We're at timeout still. Come on. Anything of note? Since I know the aspiration investigation should be the main subject here for Adam Silver. I don't like this. Not a fan of the Lakers getting Cameron Carr. I wasn't on draft night, and I definitely am not now. Keaton Wagler getting rejected going left, trying to get a layup to go. That did not look great. But I'm still putting it down because I'm honest. You gotta look at both sides of it. He has bad plays. I gotta write those down too. Take it all here. Pause. Silver, Bueller, Silver, Bueller, Silver. What the? Is no one else streaming the Adam Silver press conference other than this guy from the Sonics podcast that's streaming? Yeah, it's still just him. His connection sucked. All right, are we back to action? Yes, we are. Lakers with basketball in the lead, 8-3, 6:44 left here in the first quarter. Our Clippers do have a new starting lineup here, and it's paid off so far. Riley Kugel, their only points, knocked down a three-pointer. Lakers missed the jumper. Ball goes into the hands of Miller. Finds his point guard this time. It'll be Kobe Sanders who spins into the front court. Kobe attacks. Oh, a little pump fake and then scoop shot on the right side from Sanders. Crafty had the defense frozen. The Clippers now have to get back on the defense the other way, and there's a foul on the floor and Baba Miller on the right block. 8-5 after that Kobe Sanders beautiful layup. That's the type of veteran savvy he has, even though he's just a sophomore right now. Let's go. Anything over? Anything? Like, how did this happen with the trade being on pause? Can we get some intel on that? Yes, they are playing physical on Wagner. They're playing physical on other guys too, so I'm not just going to be like, hey, it's going to be different. No, you got to play through it. But it is game 3 of Summer League, so I'm also not going to crucify him. Wagner with the basketball. Spins to the dye line. Spins back. Fall away. Short with it this time. 8-5. Lakers get the rebound. Wagler and the Clippers offense struggling so far, but I do like the aggressiveness. He's just 0 for 3 is the problem. Started last game 1 for 7. Started the first game in completion 1 for 7. He went through the whole entire 40 minutes. Here comes the Clippers in transition. Sanders with it, streaking into the front court and lose the basketball. This is a circus right now. Lakers back with it. They missed the layup. Sanders corrals the rebound. Secures it with two hands. A pass up ahead. Oh, Norchad with the two-handed rim rocker. Okay. Clippers had numbers in transition. Sanders to Norchad for the easy dunk. 8-7. Clippers within 1. Norchad with the steal now and throws it right back to the Lakers as he was looking for Sanders, and it was rough. This is the most summer league of summer league games I think I've seen so far. And that's saying something. Hey, it's going to happen. Hey, warming up, says Rick. Has Adam Silver warmed up yet? Has he gotten to part with aspiration? Adam Silver says the NBA did not pause the Kawhi Leonard trade between the LA Clippers and Toronto Raptors, which is what I've been telling you. Silver adds that his timeline for ending this investigation, the league's decision, is still this summer. Hey guys, the timeline's still this summer. Everything's fine. I told you that report from Chris Haynes was kind of erroneous the way he painted it. And I love Chris Haynes. It's no offense. Like he does great work, but he made it seem like the league paused it. No, they just told the Raptors, you will be responsible. Obviously, if Kawhi gets suspended and he's on your team, you're the ones that are hurt by that. Is that all we're going to get? Because I don't know what else we would need at this time. Meanwhile, how'd the Clippers just score? Oh, sorry, the Adam Silver stuff. Kobe Sanders again? Offensive rebound? All right, Kobe's cooking. Outside of that one turnover, that was difficult. Yeah, I'm glad Adam Silver made that clear. The amount of people that said, oh, the NBA halted it, including Chris Haynes, like, that's not. All right, he also said this, quote, my timeline remains this summer. I'm not conducting the investigation. The league did not pause the trade. There was the quote. So, yeah, I'm glad I did the aspiration episode earlier because we're not getting anything from Adam Silver because he's not doing the investigation. And if you're saying, well, why did he let this get this far? Because it's an independent investigation. I understand it's frustrating. I'm frustrated as hell. But if it's truly independent, then there's nothing he can do about it. If you set a timeline on it, then he's going to be accused of finagling the investigation. He's kind of in a no-win situation. Though I will say, for the Raptors, either weren't clear about what would be incurred by them with the Kawhi trade, or they just forgot about it. Maybe it's not the league's fault, but it just seems like the league didn't make it clear enough for the Raptors on January 30 or June 30th when as Bob Miller gets a putback. 13-11 Lakers. When the trade was agreed to in principle on June 30th, and we are, 10 days later, all of a sudden the Raptors, they put it on pause. Well, did they just find out that, of course, if you trade for Kawhi and then you get suspended, that hurts you? You can't just undo the trade? Maybe the league did a bad job of making that clear enough. Maybe the Toronto Raptors just didn't think it all the way through. I don't know. We won't know. There were reports out there that the league did, in fact, tell them initially. You would think the Raptors would come to them and be like, hey, is this cool? Are we allowed to trade for Kawhi? And then they would have told them, yes, but you have to assume the risk that if he's suspended or a contract is voided, that's going to be on you because you can't just undo a trade like that when if they're giving up picks to the Clippers and then the Clippers trade that one of those picks to get Peyton Watson or something hypothetically. Well, that pick's gone. They're not going to be able to reroute it back to the Clippers, back to you. If the Adam Silver press conference is on X, I'd be upset that nobody told me. It looks like Tomer Azarli might be there. Maybe I should get him on. 'Cause that's where I pulled the quote from Adam Silver. Adam Silver adds that there was no reason to believe any outcome would be affected by Kawhi Leonard switching teams and that all parties involved knew that when they agreed on the trade. It's not that the Raptors are taking on the punishment that would be going to the Clippers organization. They would be taking on and risking that if Kawhi is punished and suspended, they don't have that player. You don't have his services. For the life of me, that part of it is really strange. Either the league didn't make it clear enough to the Raptors or didn't tell them at all until they were about to finalize a trade and call it in for a transaction, or the Raptors thought about it for 10 days and said, you know what, maybe we should just wait for this investigation to be done with. 10 days? I mean, why even get the ball rolling? Oh, great. Vaughn's in here. You know, he'll be hating. That is the million-dollar question, Vaughn. When will this aspiration thing is going to end? I don't think it's a play by Toronto to renegotiate. That would be bad faith. That would hurt future deals. They just got a new front office not long ago. I don't think they want to do that. I could be wrong. But that would look bad, not just with the Clippers and hurt any future dealings with them, but then word gets out, it could hurt them and their standing with other front offices. Oh, Jim Jackson's on the call? Badass. Yes, we want it over, but we still want it to be sussed out correctly and accurately. Clippers, by the way, down by 2, 16-14, 2:45 left here in the first quarter. Wagler still on the floor for the Clippers. He's guarding Cameron Carr. Gets switched on to Adu Thero. Carr tries a right wing three-pointer that's long. Down with the rebound would be Wagler. Wagler from left to right up the far sideline, greeted by 35. Now the double comes, tries to get the far side short corner baseline, does so. Now backs out to the three-point line, pushes it, and there's a foul on the floor. I'm trying to get some action here. Trying to get some consistent basketball without interruptions by incessant fouls and turnovers. But this is summer league. These are the things that happen, Adam. Fremantle is out there. All right, Wagler has it. Gives it up to Fremantle on the left wing. Hesitates and now hands it off to Badula. He fires a left wing three. That's well short off the front iron. Lakers with the basketball with 2 minutes left, leading by 2 here in the first. Oh. Wagler playing defense on, I don't know who that white guy is. Cameron Carr, had it swiped away as he was driving against Wagler and went into a crowd, but Lakers retained the basketball. Adu Thero went behind his back, kick out to number 31. Who is that? That just hit a three for the Lakers. Kirik. Clippers back with the basketball into the front court. Wagler with it, loses it momentarily. They're tracking him again. Multiple guys, just waves of defenders. They had a triple team on him there for a second. Back to Wagler now as they reset. He drives left. Underhand reverse layup. Can't get it to go. He ends up hitting the bottom of the basket with it. Ugly possession there for the Clippers. And not the greatest attempt from Keaton Wagler, who was up to being 0-4 and did not have enough to complete that reverse layup. A little bit concerning of a start. He seems very intent on getting to the basket in this game and trying to, I guess, fire back at that narrative going at him. That he can't get downhill, that he can't get to the basket. He got to the basket there, but he missed the reverse layup. I mean, it was a miss. It was ugly. Wagler, okay, some of the defense they blitzed him with, though, on the perimeter on that play was pretty remarkable. They had his primary defender, someone come over to double to help as Kobe Sanders gets fouled in the mid-post far side, just inside the left elbow. He'll be heading to the line, one shot for 2 points. But they blitzed him with one guy besides his primary defender, and then he backed up with a retreat dribble a little bit, and then another guy came over as that defender left him. Sophisticated defense by the Lakers against Wagler here in Summer League. It's 24-16 now. Lakers leading by 8. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, Shampadula with a little full court press ends up causing, I don't know who that is, for the Lakers to turn it over. Clippers ball, 46.6 seconds left. Any more from Silver? Check out Martinelli with it. Telford back to Padula. Padula straight away. 3-pointer short again. 24-16 Lakers with the basketball into the front court in a hurry. They want a 2-for-1 opportunity. Cameron Carr fires a left wing 3-pointer in and out. Battle for the board. It comes up with a Laker ball. There's a foul on the floor, I believe. 28.2 seconds left. Ball retained by the Lakers here. Anything else from Adam Silver? Silva. Oh, 28.2 left. Who's at the charity stripe for the Lakers? I'm not familiar with this game. Guess I'm a summer league casual here. Padula with the rebound after the missed free throw. 25 seconds left. About 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Padula backs up, used a little bit of clock here. Clippers trailing by 8. Padula just above the right arc here, about 10 feet out. Now dribble handoff, push handoff to Kobe Sanders. Sanders dealing, dancing, and throws up a right wing air ball. 1 second left. Lakers draw the foul. Oh my goodness. Was that really a foul? And it's been ugly so far. It's been tough to watch. Not gonna lie to you. Wagler's 0 for 4. I don't know how Kobe Sanders just threw up an air ball there. This is not the Clippers-Lakers game you'd be looking for typically. But we're still here. This time I agree with Vaughn. This is absolute rec league ball going on here. Lakers at the charity stripe. Is the Clippers fouled with 1.1 seconds left? All right, no harm, no foul. Okay, there was a foul, but no harm because he missed the free throw again. Clippers trailing by 8, 24-16 Lakers heading into the second quarter of Summer League game number 3 for your LA Clippers. Brutal. I don't know. Sanders is way too good for that. He was doing too much dancing, playing with the basketball. I don't know. He must have slipped out of his hands. Hey, wipe down the basketball or something. Like, I don't know. Some perspiration on there. What is happening? Some of these turnovers and shots right now, everything's short, and that was well short. If you missed it pregame in the live section, I did an episode on the latest from Aspiration. And it's not a lot, but it's not nothing. We got earlier today from The Athletic. I would advise you check that out at some point. But second quarter is about to get underway in Vegas. Clippers, Lakers, Summer League. Oh, we're missing Cam now. Okay. There's no chance the second quarter could be as bad as what I just saw in the first quarter. There's no chance. What is this? Oh, I thought it was Avengers Doom preview, but it was just the boys. Thought they finished already. season 5 or whatever it was. I never watched the show. Felt like just kind of gimmicky. Hey, we're gonna make it really graphic and gory and crude, and that's how we're gonna do a superhero thing and stand out. All right, Clippers back on defense as we start the second. Walker Kessler's being interviewed. Don't care. Don't care. He better play games for them, though. They're going to need him desperately. Cameron Carr, I do care about this. Got the runner to go to start the second. Now the Clippers are down by 10, 26-16. It'll be Sanders, Padula, Miller, Martinelli, and can't see who's in the far side corner. But Padula pump fakes, drives. Oh, nice underhand scoop layup by Sean Padula. Just tiptoeing down the right alley. Very decisive with his movement on that little pump fake and attack. Lakers back with it. 9 minutes left here in the second. Only 10-minute quarters, by the way. You didn't miss much. Lakers fire a 3, and it rattles home. Everything's going for the Lakers, even in Summer League. I can't take it. 29-18. Lakers show over the Clippers. Can I even say that? Oh, Telfert's the other player out there for the Clippers. Here's Martinelli with a drive, puts it up and in, using his strength, getting to the right block and unfazed with the second defender coming over to try to help contest. Doesn't matter. Banks it in using that left hand. Martinelli off to a strong start. He's 1 for 1. 1 for 2 now. Here's the Clippers out and running with Jameer Telfort with a nice pass from Kobe Sanders. Second transition play he's made. Kicked it out a little bit earlier to Norchad for an easy dunk and transition. This time it was Kobe Sanders finding Jameer Telfort. Clippers down by 7, 29-22. Was a 10-point game about 30 seconds ago. Lakers back with it. 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. Ball goes out on Martinelli, and he goes over to the official to contest it. He runs hot. As we see JJ Redick there. Speaking of guys that run hot, he looks pissed already. Redick is looking red in the face. Lakers will inbounds far side baseline. Here's Cameron Carr with a drive, and Sean Padula thought he had the offensive foul. Instead, it will be a block. Blocker charge. They're calling a block on the right block, the low post on the right side. As Cameron Carr ran into him, I want to see this again. I thought Padula had good positioning. I guess they said his feet were not set as he slid over. As Cameron Carr went right through him for the and one. Now, this is one of those free throws that will be one shot and only count for 1 point. The way James Naismith intended it to be. Oh, it rims in and out. Ball don't lie. Shapadula now left to right, brings it into the front court, playing with some tempo here. Back to Martinelli, thought about a three-pointer, pump fake. Now puts it on the floor to Baba Miller, but there's a travel beforehand. A little bit of awkwardness from Nick Martinelli as he was indecisive with going up for a three-ball, pump fake, drives, and then immediately shuffled his feet, gave it up to Baba Miller, but too late. The travel is called. 7:54 left here in the second quarter, 31-22. Lakers still leading here in Vegas. Martinelli picks up his man full court this time, gets shoved out of the way. As who is that for the Lakers? You know, who cares? Lakers with it on the left block. Watching Baba Miller and his defense here as they definitely go away from trying to attack him. And look at that. The disruptor, Nick Martinelli, who just said F and BS on that travel play, created the turnover and now gets a shot at a three-pointer and knocks it down on the right wing as the Lakers were caught sleeping. Long outlet from Sean Padula, I believe it was, into the front court to Martinelli, who was waiting for the pass after swearing at the official and knocked down the three. That's how you get back at him. Unfortunately, the Lakers got back for an easy layup in transition. It's 33-24. Clippers still down by 9 here. Padula drives down the center of the lane, puts up the floater, gets it to go as he falls to his backside. Sean Padula, heart, hustle. As Brian Seam would say, I'll take heart over height any day. He's still 6'1". It's not like he's 5'8". 33-26, 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. Cameron Carr tries to deal with Baba Miller. Well-contested three-pointer, and it's long. Baba all over him on the right wing. Padula with the long rebound. Padula up the near sideline. Has it topside. Thought about a three. Instead, gives it up to Kobe Sanders. Sanders with it to Miller. Miller goes right baseline. Miller back out to Martinelli. Goes off of his leg as he gets crushed by a Laker going for the loose ball. And the Lake Show comes up with it going right to left for the layup. 35-26. Clippers down by 9. That was an ugly possession. Tough pass to Martinelli from Baba Miller there. Threw it a little bit low and a little bit unexpectedly. But here comes Jamil Telford, who finds a nice pass. Sean Padula, I believe, found him cutting to the basket for the easy layup. Nobody there on the back line to defend that one for the Lakers, and they'll call timeout. 35-28 your score. 6:14 left here in the second quarter. I'm Adam Moslin, and you're listening to the Los Angeles Clippers Audio Network. All right, what's up? Did Adam Silver say anything? Anything else? What's to say? Did he read the Athletic article earlier? All right, we got something. This is just okay. Brett Siegel posted this. Adam Silver says both the Raptors and Clippers made their trade agreement involving Kawhi Leonard, knowing that this investigation was ongoing and it was the team's decision to stall it. No shit. That's what I've been telling everybody. Quote, the issues were well known to the teams. I don't think any of this information should have been a surprise to anyone involved. So the league is pushing back against them having egg on their face. It still could have been them not making it clear enough to the Toronto Raptors. And then when they were about to finalize it, they said, hey, by the way, again, you will be assuming the risk here if something goes wrong. But everyone said, oh, this is the league doing this. No, it was Toronto. And that's fine. I would want to wait too if there was an investigation going on. It's just curious that they waited 10 days and engaged in trade talks at all for then just to put them on pause. That's all. Someone was not clear and direct with their information. As we get a shot of Coach Lou next to the Brain Trust, we got Lawrence Frank. We got Steve Ballmer in the house once again. But the Clippers trailing 35-28, 6:14 left in the second quarter. As Padula picks up his man, full court, right to left. Lakers into the front court. Lakers looking to set up their offense and get a screen. Double comes. Now they have it top side with a cross-court pass to Adu Thero, who attacks the basket with reckless abandonment and gets it to go. Left baseline layup for Thero. Lakers are hoping he'll be their hero. You know it's coming. Here's Martinelli. Oh, a little dribble drive. Floater with the left hand. Left it a little bit short. But a nice move to create a little bit of separation from Nick Martinelli there. Just inside the free throw line. Couldn't get the finish to fall, but I like the move. Clippers back on defense, trailing by 9. They're playing better with more spirit and playing harder and a little bit more connected here in the second, but still down by 9, and they just gave up an easy layup. Okay, 39-28, 5:16 left in the second quarter. Who the hell is that? The lawyer. Get him on the case with aspiration. Our friend, no, was that not the lawyer? Who's 44? Yeah, Fletcher Lawyer. Loyer. Nice take to the basket, drew a foul. One shot for 2 points coming here. Yeah, everything coming out of this, or the only thing of note coming out of this, is Adam Silver made it clear, and at least from his perspective, the Clippers and the Toronto Raptors, more importantly, knew of the deal if they were to make this trade. So either they didn't tell the Toronto Raptors, they did, but it wasn't clear enough. They didn't. I don't know. But I know Lawyer hit the free throw, and it's 39-30 Lakers. 5 minutes left here in the second as Keaton Wagler's checked back into the ballgame. Wagler 0 for 4. It's been a struggle. He's looked intent on getting to the basketball, looking to prove the haters wrong on his first step or athleticism or explosiveness. Yet to get one to fall, though. Bodies hitting the floor all over the place now as it is chaotic. And there is another whistle being blown. Why is Lawyer Daredevil? I don't get it. I already addressed this I don't think it would be advantageous for the Raptors to do this long term because it could hurt their standing with other front offices in the league, not just the Clippers. If they go back on the terms, let's say the trade goes through, Kawhi doesn't get punished. Let's say not the trade goes through, but Kawhi doesn't get punished after the findings, and they still try to renegotiate the trade, even though Kawhi's in the clear. That would not be looked at well by the rest of the league. It would not just be the Clippers. I don't think their front office would do that. Here's Lawyer with it. 35 feet out straight away, gives it to his point guard. Point guard, we'll see. Wagler's with it now. Wagler gets the screen. Wagler in and out dribbles. There was a foul on the Lakers who just pushed Norchad to the floor, who set the screen for Wagler on the left side. Adu Thero charged with a foul. Clippers will inbound on the far sideline. Re-entering the game is Riley Kugel, who got the Clippers started with a three-point shot. But they still trailed by 9, 39-30. Here's Norchad attacking the basket straight away, but puts it long and off the backboard and out. Lakers with numbers right to left, and now they run into a crowd. The kick out is made, though, far side corner 3. Norchad comes up with the rebound off the Lakers miss. Norchad to Sanders. Sanders is bringing it into the front court off a screen from Norchad and has it knocked away. Back to Adu Thero. He's going to try to dunk it. Norchad with a hard foul on Adu Thero. That might be looked at as a flagrant. Thero gets up, but there could be some pushing and shoving, and there is. We got a kerfluffle in Las Vegas. Bad blood has been spilled here as the Clippers and Lakers are getting into a little bit of pushing and shoving. Don't see any punches thrown as the referees try to gain control here. And Clipper security. It was a hard foul by Norchad on Adu Thero, who had the run out. Dangerous play. Probably shouldn't make it. If it was the other way around, I got to be honest, we wouldn't like that, and he might be kicked out of this game. Frustration boiling over here. I think Norchad undercut him. He almost got dunked on. That's just a dangerous play that can't happen. And I hope this is not the last we see of Norchad here in Summer League. But that is a big no-no. I know it was just awkward. And Adu Thero is a hell of an athlete. But Norchad got shoved a little bit. He shoved back, a Laker in the back. Kobe Sanders came in. The lawyer was there negotiating. Either way, it looks like as Norchad kicked out of the game, I saw him walking away. Clippers down 39-30, 4:02 left in the second, but that was a little ugly. Got to be better. I mean, I think it's possible he was just wrong place, wrong time. He thought he could defend that play and then realized, oh, Thero is going to dunk on me, and he's almost awkwardly trying to get out of the way. So, yeah, I don't know how intentional it was. It looked worse in real time than what I saw in the replay. Yeah, Thero was he had bad intentions. And you just can't, regardless, if it was malicious or the intent, I think it's just reckless and it can't happen. Anybody saying there was nothing wrong with that play, I gotta. Looks like Norchad's. He's in the huddle. I know what would be said if roles were reversed, and I try to be fair with this stuff. I don't think it was intentional for it to end up that dangerous. I think he just got caught kind of in no man's land there. I can't play defense, and now I can't get out of the way in time as this guy's trying to dunk on me, and it looked bad. But because it is such a dangerous play, it's still could be a flagrant too. We're gonna get a ruling on this. Holy how to make summer league games go longer. This is just my God. The aspiration investigation is going to end before this. Wagler's taken 4 shots, and they haven't looked great. This review is insane, man. Morchad was not having it. Felt a shove, shoved back. Matumbo waved the finger. Can you do your job? All right, it's summer league for everyone, Adam. Even you. I'm rusty. It's just there are some young referees. It looks like little green. What behind the ears? Can somebody tell me what the outcome of this is? Because I don't have the sound on. One of my buddies just texted me, Lateralis is the greatest album of all time, and it's not even close. I'm texting him back, not even their best album, and it's not even close. If you know, you know. Okay, what was the outcome? Can somebody tell me? I can't read lips here, and I was looking at my phone anyways. And Damian, they just won a game by 30 the other night, but I guess it's a poorly constructed summer league roster and poorly coached. It's like, I think you're missing the point of summer league a little bit. So was it flagrant 1? He's at the free throw line. Tex and flagrant 1. Tex for the pushing and shoving after. Did he just miss both? Is that what I just saw? Is that a ball don't lie? Okay, Norchad is staying in the game, so it wasn't a flagrant 2. Good. Shouldn't have been a flagrant 2. Okay, he came over. He apologized. I like it. Good sportsmanship all around. Let's move on and play some basketball. I know that's asking a lot right now, but can we? Please? Lakers will inbound on the far sideline within the next 10 minutes, maybe. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is the most summer league game I've ever seen. Norchad wasn't on anybody. The referee was waiting for him to move to guard a man. I don't even know what's happening. I kind of have an idea. I do Thero. Oh God, there's another foul. I can't take it. I'm out. I can't. There's another. Can we just head to halftime and start this over? Can we just start this over? Lateralis is not Tool's best album. Anima or Enema is, and it's not even close. Lakers leading 41-30. 3:50 left here in the second. Keaton Wagler approaches the front court, across the midcourt line. Hand off to Kobe Sanders. Gives it up to Lawyer. Back to Wagler on the left wing. Wagler probing the defense. Drives down the middle of the lane, and this time gets the layup to go with the right hand. Wagler playing at his own pace. Slowed down the tempo a little bit, and this time was able to finish as he took a little bit more time there on the easy one. Thank you. Wagler's on the board. Started 0 for 4. Made his first shot. Now got dunked on by Adu Thero. underneath the basket on the left block. That was just a mismatch. 43-32. Clippers back with the basketball back into the front court themselves. Lawyer with it. He loses it. Thero with it up ahead. Thero almost caught a lob, but it was knocked away. Nice defensive play there by Kugel. I don't know his name. He's on the G League team. I like that from Wagler. Look, Tool may suck now. They didn't always. Meanwhile, the Deftones never sucked. Still good. 30 years later. Cameron Carr, turnaround fadeaway on Wagler, off the glass and in from about 10 feet out, mid-post far side. That was tough. Wagler comes back the other way, goes behind his back, now between his legs, top side working, pull up three-pointer and has it rejected immediately. Keaton Walker wasn't fooling anybody. Lakers getting easy layup by the man who rejected his shot on the other end, 41. Who is that, Watson? That was ugly. Wagler tried to go into a step-back pull-up and did not fool Watson of the Lakers, who not only blocked his shot, but took it the other way for a layup. Putting that down, I don't just remember the good plays, guys. Got to be fair here. That was about the 2:30 mark. I did not like the way that looked. Everybody looks in slow motion. I know some of you will say that about Keaton, but this just they look lethargic out there. Whatever happened in Vegas last night has definitely stayed there, and it is on the court. This is ugly. Mio, I get it. It's the Lakers, so I don't blame you. It's insult to injury. I don't like losing. I don't like getting blown out, and I definitely don't like it from the Lakers. It's just Summer League, Adam. Serenity now. Wagler has got to pick it up. This is as critical as I've been of him. It's Summer League. I don't really care that much because the rest of the game's just been so bad. Wagler's facing some of my wrath here. I just don't like the tempo. I don't like the lackadaisical nature of the way the Clippers are playing. This is poor basketball. It's Summer League basketball, yes. But there's a lot of self-inflicted, even bad for Summer League plays out there by the Clippers right now. Not to mention the game is dragging ass. I'm sorry. I got a birthday party to go to later. Happy birthday, Lakers. If you get one off of us in Summer League, there's your wish. There's still plenty of time, but I need smelling salts ASAP. Let's go. Clippers back on defense. Martinelli, Sanders, Wagler, Bob Miller, and Padula out there on the floor. This is the five I like. And they come up with a rebound. It's Martinelli. He'll bring it in, do the honors. Bounce pass now to Sanders. Sanders above the left arc. Sanders now puts it on the floor, wants to drive himself down the left alley. Has to pick up his dribble on the left block. Sanders back outside to Wagler. Wagler now on that left arc. Wagler has it ripped away, but into the hands of Padula. Padula with it. Padula to the dotted line. Padula has it ripped away, and this time there was a foul as he was going into attack mode. Lakers don't think there was one. 47-32, 156 left here in the second quarter. This is the worst Summer League game. This is the worst Summer League. It could change in the second half. I ain't going nowhere. Wagler could have 18 in the third again, but my goodness. 47-34 as Padula hits the one free throw for 2 points. 1:53 left. Lakers with the basketball. Wagler guarding Carr. Carr gets a screen. Wagler fights through it. Throws it back to 41. Watson on the left wing, three-pointer in and out. Martinelli with the rebound, but there's a foul underneath. Push off on Martinelli to get the rebound. He doesn't like the call. Contest it with the young official who just got back from reviewing that flagrant one for 20 minutes. 47-34. 141 left here in the second. Lakers to the free throw line. One shot for 2 points. I'm not familiar with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Who is that for the Lakers? I haven't done much on a scouting report and who they took late in the draft. They didn't even get a second-round pick. Is he unsigned? Here's Wagler. Crosses the Summer League logo, brings it into the front court and hands it off to Sanders. Sanders chest pass back to Wagler. 35 feet out straight away. Now goes into attack mode, attacks the defense, throws it off the back of the rim, though. Can't get the little layup to go. Somewhat out of control, and back come the Lakers the other way as Cameron Carr gets fouled going up for a layup on the right block. It was Sanders there laying the wood, but no flagrant will be reviewed this time. He's just going to have to earn it at the line. Keaton Wagler just completely out of sorts, and once again is 1 for 7 in the first half. Last game, 1 for 7 to start in the first half. First game, 1 for 7 in 40 minutes. My guy, it is not just, yes, are they playing Keaton Wagler tough? Have they thrown a triple team at him once already? Yes. But there's a lot of physicality out there, and he's got to play through it. Those are things you got to learn. Wagler to Padula. Padula, top side, three-pointer, short. Ball bounces around. Lakers come up with a rebound. Into the front court in a hurry. Lob up ahead to Cameron Carr. A little bit too high and out of bounds. Ball back to the Clippers. 105 left, 51-34 Lakers. Second quarter here. Here's Sanders. He gets it back. The track meet continues as he pushes it and has it swatted back in his face on the left block. Lakers get the possession. And they'll bring it into the front court. Just under a minute left here in the second. Thera with it. Dribbling exhibition on the left wing. Gives it back to 30. Don't know who 47 is, who just took a three-pointer and netted it. Says he's got ice in his veins like he's D'Angelo Russell after hitting that. Clippers now down 20. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Sanders. And a foul on the floor away from the basketball. They got cream in, way done. They got the cream in, we done is. I don't know. Should that be a timeout? I don't even know what to do with that. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Baba Miller's at the free throw line. Lakers must have been in the penalty. Fouls away from the basketball and knocks down the free throw. I'd like to see Baba Miller get a few more shots up. He's 1 for 3. Does have now he hit the free throw, so he should have 4 points. 1 for 2, unless it was like illegal defense or something. Like, anyways, there's another foul on the floor. This is shot clock violation. What are we calling here? Okay, so the Clippers can settle for the final shot of the quarter. Wait, is Martinelli headed to the free throw line? Why not? There was a foul underneath. 54-36, 23.6 seconds left here in the second. Martinelli heads to the free throw line. He's going for a rebound after a Lakers miss. Apparently an over the back. Am I going to peace out at the half? No, I won't do that to you. 54-38. 20 seconds left. Lakers can hold for the final shot of the half. Martinelli on Hero. Make it Thero. He's at the NBA logo, 40 feet out straight away. Dribbling the ball back and forth. Martinelli now gets lost in the soft a little bit as the dude Thero juked himself out of a move, but found Cameron Carr for a three-pointer that was missed. Thero with the putback, no, but Lakers with a 54-38 lead at the half. And boy, was that so Summer League. That is the most Summer League half I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of Summer League. Well, the numbers aren't great. Clippers at 38% from the field. Lakers at 53%. Clippers 1 of 9 from the outside. Lakers 8 of 19. Leading your LA Clippers, well, 3 players with 6 points. points. Kobe Sanders, Nick Martinelli, and Sean Fadula. Keaton Wagler, once again, 1 for 7 in the first half, just like he was last time out in the first 20 minutes on Sunday. But there have been some ugly misses in this one from Keaton Wagler. Got to say. Of note, went for a layup going left, got rejected early on. Went for a reverse layup at the 120 mark of the first layup, got rejected underneath the iron as he could not complete that reverse layup. Just did not have enough explosiveness there, and then got blocked at the 2:30 mark of the second after he just got a layup to go, and then went into attack mode again and got rejected. All right. I'm upset, even in Summer League. Just, it's the Lakers. Don't like it. People are back to Keaton Wagler doesn't have it. He looks like he's moving in slow motion. Where's everyone else in a bad way? We waited for this game to watch us getting outplayed. They are getting outplayed, out-hustled. There's just no rhythm. Now Thomas is back to saying after getting cooked last game, Wagler should have stayed in school, honestly. I don't know. How many jumpers has he taken? One turnaround that I can remember. He took 1 3-pointer. So I think 5 of his 7 shots were layups or within the restricted area or in the paint. He has looked like he's trying to show that he can attack and get downhill, that he's intent on doing that this game. The whole, like, their lack of size is killing them. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm less concerned about, the results of Summer League. It's more about process, but you can make the argument that if you have a poorly constructed Summer League team, that it's gonna be harder for guys to show what they can do because they're just so discombobulated with mismatches and undefined roles. I like this from Big RR64. You guys gotta stop being so hyperbolic, man. Good lord, it's just Summer League. All right, let's see if Adam Silver and what he said earlier was posted. I think this is from earlier.
I'm hopeful that it will wrap up this summer, so that would continue to be the goal here. And I just want to clarify, so everyone understands, I mean, the league did not pause the trade. The parties to the trade made a decision.
Well, the Raptors made the decision, but this is what I told you all along. There was a misconception or it was misinterpreted that the league paused it. That's not what happened here. Let's play this whole thing now.
I'm hopeful that it will wrap up this summer, so that would continue to be the goal here. And I just want to clarify, so everyone understands, I mean, the league did not pause the trade. The parties to the trade made a decision not to go forward, given that the investigation remained open and any possible impact on Kawhi or his contract was yet to be known. And so they chose not to live with that uncertainty, but that was well known before the trade was proposed. And
that's what has me frustrated. Like, well, yeah, there's an investigation going on. You elected to trade for Kawhi. Did you think if he was suspended or the contract was void, you could just undo the trade? I don't understand why the Raptors took 10 days.
They chose not to live with that uncertainty, but that was well known before the trade was proposed. And I didn't think there was any reason for people to believe that the status of Kawhi Leonard would change merely because he was traded. The investigation needs to run its course.
Yeah, they wouldn't suspend him because he's on a new team. Like, there's two things going on. Like, he could be disciplined. The Clippers could be disciplined. Or nothing could happen either. I don't know what Toronto was doing here, but that's fine. I completely understand why they would want to wait, which is why I was a little bit curious when they agreed in principle to the trade 10 days before then they wanted to put it on pause. Either the Raptors just changed their mind, the league didn't clarify initially what the situation would be with Kawhi. Maybe they felt they didn't need to. Or then right before the trade was finalized, they made it more clear, and that's when the Raptors pulled out. This is the investigation that'll never end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. I know. Yes, the Raptors did know the aspiration situation. They at least knew who was under investigation. For some reason, maybe they thought that they could have a take back if Kawhi got disciplined and he was on their team now. All right, can we undo the trade? Maybe they just thought within 10 days when they started the trade and they agreed to it in principle, that within a week and a half, the aspiration investigation would have concluded, and therefore they could have made a decision then on whether or not to finalize it. It could be as simple as that. But I would say, yeah, it wasn't the wisest move. I don't know, but you can hear my alternative theory on aspiration and the latest that I did in the live section for about 40 minutes before this ugly Summer League game started. And it's ugly. And the Clippers are down 54-38 at the half. And I need Keaton Wagler to pick it up. I need everybody to pick it up. Because the chat is doing the exact same thing they did to Wagler in the first half, last game. And they already have forgotten what happened in the third quarter. Like, that's already totally erased from their memory. And they're right back. The Wagler sucks. He's too slow and all these things. I hope he cooks you guys again here in the third. I really do. I'm sure you want that to happen too. This is where you want to be wrong. Okay. The guys are huddling up, and Baba Miller came over and hugged a few of them. They know they're playing just poorly. Everybody's playing poorly. And this is just, it looks like in for Norchad to start the third is going to be Martinelli, and he should be. He had 6 points. He brought some energy at least. What was JJ Redick upset about? Dude's walking with purpose. What is he upset about? JJ gonna debo? Oh, he came over. Oh, okay. JJ came over to shake the hands of Coach Lou, Lawrence Frank, and Steve Ballmer. I gotta say, guys, I've always liked JJ. I still think he's a good coach. I like him now, even though he's a Laker. I will not be rooting for him in any situation, but I don't think he's a bad guy, and I don't think he's a bad coach. Lakers with the basketball start things off. Cameron Carr short, left elbow jumper from about 16 feet out. Here's Kobe Sanders. Hits the turbo button momentarily, gets by his defender, puts it up, puts it in, wanted the foul call, got it to go, left side mid-post. That was tough off the glass from Sanders. There we go, 54-40. Let's see if the Clippers can kick into gear because of that shot. 9 minutes left here in the third quarter. Down the left alley, back come the Lakers. There's a foul on Baba Miller. I'm out. Now, if JJ say anything sarcastically to our guys there, I'm out. I take back everything I just said. A lot of you guys are out already. The half times are shorter than my men's league. What the hell? I am very comfortable with that right now. I am fine. Let's get this game going. Clippers back with the basketball, trailing by 16 here in the third. Long three ball, and I mean long and off the other side of the backboard. But Kobe Sanders hits a three on the recycles. The Clippers got the rebound after the miss by Riley Kugel. Clippers back within 13. Kobe Sanders with their first 5 points here of the third quarter. Oh, rip away and take it away. Sean Padula right to left into the front court. Clippers got numbers, and now he wants to back it out, and the ball was knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Lakers. Clippers will inbound it on the near side and make it far side baseline. All right. Playing with better energy, better connectivity. Martinelli in the starting lineup. Here's Padula, left wing three after the inbounds. Connects. 56-46. Sean Padula puts it straight down the strings, and it's a 10-point game just like that. Clippers with signs of life to start the third quarter. And now Padula gets in a mismatch in his guard number 30, and they're going to find him, and he's going to get picked on. Oh, he almost took it away on the dump off inside, and the Clippers going to stop anyways. Clippers back with the basketball, pushing the pace. Here's Sean Padula back on the offensive side now. Gives it up to Sanders. Sanders goes into attack mode, tries the little follow away mid-post jumper, doesn't get it, but this time draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line. One shot for 2 points. Oh. People, I can't wait for Summer League to be over. Here we go, down 10. Let's go, Clips. Hashtag comeback Clips. I will take it. Summer League against the Lakers. I will take it. I need Keaton Wagler to get going. So far, it's been Kobe Sanders and Padula here to start the third. I need more from the young man. Shake the cobwebs off. Clear the mechanism. What happens last half stays in last half. Clippers on an 8-0 run the last minute. 8 minutes left here in the third quarter. Ooh. And it was Jameer Telford almost with the steal there as he got the start in the second half. I misspoke earlier, unless he just came into the ball game. Clippers trailing by 8, 7:58 left here in the third quarter. Lakers stay with the basketball. They'll inbound it into the front court on the far sideline. 66 comes up with it, makes a move, now wants to attack Kobe Sanders on the right block, but Kobe stood him up. Travel on the play. Great defense by Sanders, who is 66 for the Lakers. Hickey hardly knew her. I'm sorry, that's stupid. Yes. Kobe Sanders, staunch defense there on the right block. Now it's Wagler with it with the basketball. Drives right. Pump fake. Puts it up as he takes a hard fall. Great pump fake there by Keaton Wagler. As all the Lakers can do is foul him. That was Cameron Carr. He got up into the air. It'll be Wagler with a charity stripe now. One shot for 2 points. I don't know, guys. Keaton Wagler got by his defender there pretty easily. Got to the right block. Oh, Cameron Carr got faked out of his shoes on that pump fake by Wagler. That's a note I will be taking here. The 7:30 mark. I like what I saw. I like what I saw there, Keaton. I'm going to need that free throw. No, that was a stupid joke. I'll tell you guys. 6-point game. 7:40 left here in the third. Sanders picks up his man in the backcourt in Thero. Sanders staying with him, playing much better defensively. This Clippers team is more connected out there. You can see night and day difference, but 41 gets an open three-pointer and knocks it down over Baba Miller on a miscue on the perimeter on a switch. Clippers back down by 9. 7:20 left, right to left. Here's Kobe Sanders. Brings it across the Summer League line. Now has Carr on him once again. Uses the off arm and is going to be called for an offensive foul as he shoved him to the floor. Maybe a little bit of an embellishment there by Carr, as he went from the free throw line, falling all the way back to the left block off of the 186 guard from the Clippers, pound-wise, soaking wet, maybe. But off arm for Keaton Wagler, offensive foul. 59-50, Lakers with the basketball in the lead. 7:10 left, third quarter. Thero with it between the legs, working against Kobe Sanders, just playing him tightly once again. Thero drives, gets knocked to his side as Sean Padula was there in the mid-post near his side, and there's another foul by the Clippers. Adu Thero will head back to the line. I didn't see a good enough replay. Was it an offensive foul by Wagler, guys? I mean, I saw the off arm live. Still like the energy, but Clippers trailing by 11 as Adu Thero hits the free throw. One shot for 2 points, 61-50 Lakers, 7 minutes left, third quarter. Wagler points out his screen. Is somebody going to come set it? They do not. Instead, it's a bounce pass to the right block. It'll be Sanders with it, trying to face up against Thero. Sanders, mid-post now, backs him down, turns into him, gets the shot to go off the glass and in. Was there a foul on the floor? No. Foul on... They call anything? Offensive foul? They put the points on the board. They gave him the bucket, but they blew a whistle as well, it looked like. Kobe Sanders with physicality on Thero, spinning and walking him down on that right block for the bucket. Game within 9. Now foul underneath on the other end. Not sure if it's Padula or Kobe Sanders. He's the one contesting it, likely on him going for a rebound after a missed 3 by the Lakers. Did he get Thero on the chops, or did Thero do a little bit of, oh, come on. Adu Thero doing some flopping here. Kobe Sanders just went bullying a sandbox on the right block against him, as our friend Noah Eagle would say. Here's a left wing 3 by the Lakers, in and out. Clippers with the basketball, trailing by 9. Wagler with it, right to left, cross to the half-court line, gets to the left elbow. Instead, gives it up. Here's Padula topside. Padula backs up, wants to go to work. Oh, a nice little ball fake there, but misses the layup and draws the foul at least. Sean Padula gets hacked going underneath the basket as he almost went into that Anthony Hardaway, like spinning ball fake, but instead of going back to the jumper, he took it to the right baseline, or took it down the right alley, I should say. Beautiful move there by Padula. No cardiac Clippers. He's at the free throw line. Watch ball. 61-52. Sean can bring it down to a 7-point lead for Los Angeles Lakers. 6:07 left here in the third quarter. Why does it even take so long to set up these free throws in Summer League? I don't know what is happening. I'm way too upset about that flagrant. Padula misses the free throw. Couldn't get the shooter's touch or the roll there. The friendly roll rolls off the iron. 61-52. Lakers back into the front court. Ball off of a Clipper back into the back court. The Lakers will gather it up. Who is this? Oh, another foul. Play-by-play is impossible in games like this. It's just foul away from the basketball. Offensive foul on 47 on Martinelli, I believe. Who's 47? Beats me. That'll be Arthur Kaluma. And we got a timeout on the floor. You guys want to hear again what Adam Silver said earlier? I need to get some more water.
I'm hopeful that it will wrap up this summer, so that would continue to be the goal here. And I just want to clarify, so everyone understands, I mean, the league did not pause the trade. The parties to the trade made a decision not to go forward, given that the investigation remained open and any possible impact on Kawhi or his contract was yet to be known. And so they chose not to live with that uncertainty, but that was well known before the trade was proposed. And I don't think there was any reason for people to believe that the status of Kawhi Leonard would change merely because he was traded. The investigation needs to run its course. I'm hopeful that it will wrap up this summer, so that would continue to be the goal here. And I just want to clarify, so everyone understands, I mean, the league did not pause the trade. The parties to the trade made a decision not to go forward, given that the investigation remained open and any possible impact on Kawhi or his contract was yet to be known. And so they chose not to live with that uncertainty, but that was well known before the trade was proposed. And I don't think there was any reason for people to believe that the status of Kawhi Leonard would change merely because he was traded. The investigation needs to run its course.
That was a shot at the Raptors. And I don't blame him, because the NBA looked stupid and incompetent throughout this whole thing all of a sudden. But it might be on the Raptors.
But that was well known before the trade was proposed. And
yeah, back to action. Clippers basketball. Wagler with it. Cross court pass to his left to Padula. Above the left wing. They swing it now to the right side. Here's a pass inside to Kobe Sanders. Back out to Padula, and it's taken away. This is brutal. Lakers with an 11-point lead, and here comes Thero like a locomotive in traffic, like LeBron James used to be in transition as a Laker. But instead, there will be an offensive foul this time. Clippers basketball, 61-52 Lakers, 5:32 left in the third quarter of Summer League game number 3. Wagler, right to left, into the front court. Hesitation move, now drives, kicks it back out to Sanders, takes his man off the dribble, drives the lane, can't get it up and in though, as it looked like it may have been tipped away on its way up by a Laker. Blocked by, I don't know what that is. Lakers back the other way. They lose the ball going up. I'm telling you guys, Adu Thero gets the and one. Why is that an and? Like, well, these stoppages, I can't take it. I can't. This is one of the. This is I've watched every Clippers Summer League game the last 10 years. Maybe it's just the salt in the wound because not only are they losing and playing poorly. Hey, our friend Mike Fratello is there, the czar. Love him. They're losing, they're playing poorly, and they're playing the Lakers, and that's gonna be triggered. All right, Martinelli, left wing, underhand shovel pass to Sanders. Back to Wagler, back to Sanders, still in that left wing. Fires a three-pointer in and out. Lakers come down with the rebound as 45, secured it with two hands. Yeah, I don't know his name. 64-52. I didn't scout or do a board for the game. What do you want from me? Fall away, in and out by the Lakers. Ball up in the air, retained by the Lakers. Extra possession here. As Keaton Wagler just got lost defensively, but I can't even. I'm disgusted what just happened here. Who's 30 for the Lakers? He missed a layup as Keaton Wagler's defense was very poor there, and then somehow got it back. And I don't know how the Clippers didn't get that rebound. Come on, Wagler, three-pointer right wing, in and out. The confidence feels low right now. 66-52, 4 minutes left. Lakers put back on that last possession after the initial blow by on Wagler. 30 somehow got it back when there were Clippers there, and now they're down by 14 again, 68-52. Jumper by, is that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? 68-52, 3:41 left. Stoppage in play. I don't even know if I'm coming back tomorrow. This has just been an out of sorts game from everyone. Austin Reeves on the sideline, looking like someone just gave him $240 million or something. He's smiling. Clippers basketball, inbounds, far sideline into Wagler. Wagler back to Kugel. Who is it? Kugel? I need to look that up. I don't want to disrespect him. Riley Kugel. Wagler drives to his right. Step back. Foul line extended. Far side. Sinks it. On Cameron Carr. What a move there by Wagler. Out of the out of bounds play. I don't know if that was an ATO, but I liked it. Between the legs. Pull up. Above the right elbow. Sent Cameron Carr into the Shadowlands on that misdirection there. All right, Keaton, here we go. Another hesitation dribble. Now on the left elbow, but bounces it back out. Telford to Baba Miller on the right wing. They swing it around the perimeter. Here's Norchad. Lose the basketball. Miller comes up with it. Miller topside. Miller to Telford. Telford looking for a teammate, and there's another foul. What are we doing? What are we doing? What time was the Wagler step back? 3:10 mark. That was filthy. That's what I like to see. More, please. Timeout on the floor. Wagler is 2 for 9. That's all right. I just need some glimpses and some flashes here and there, and that was one of them. That was sweet. That's the potential. Okay. How can we get more consistency with that? Well, it's going to come with time, experience. I believe that we can win. It's only a 14-point game. It's only 68-54. It's only the Lakers. All right. I was going to make a thumbnail for my aspiration video from earlier. But, well, there's still time, right? I'm looking for the perfect picture. What's the perfect picture to use for the aspiration investigation? Could just use a picture of Adam Silver. That might work. That might work. Where will I find? No, I'm just going to pull it from the video. Even though his press conference did not air while I was doing that video, instead it happened right after. But I'm proud of it, damn it. Offered an alternate theory. And I think it's fair. I think it's logical. Oh, should I put up a picture of Pablo Torre? Fine. Bobo Miller hits the free throw. 12-point game, 68-56. Back to action from Vegas. 2:50 left here in the third quarter. Lakers with the basketball in the lead. Telfer with some stellar defense there, point of attack wise on 35. Quick pass though inside, and oh my goodness, who caught that? 47, AK-47. That was not Andre Karolinko. Arthur Kaluma caught an alley-oop lob layup on the left block. It was a great ATO. I don't know if JJ Redick actually drew that one up instead of whoever's run their summer league team, but here's Keaton Wagler. Takes the 30-footer, right wing, in and out, over the top of the backboard. That'll be Lakers ball. 70-56. Keep firing, young man. I thought that was down. That was about 26 feet out from Wagler. 70-56, 2:13 left, third quarter. Carr with it, has Wagler on him, well defended. Like seeing that. Wagler fights over the screen. Carr tried to beat him on a back cut, could not. 31 instead fires a right wing three for the Lakers and downs it. Clippers back down by 17, 73-56, 1:55 left. Wagler with the basketball into the front court for the Clippers, right to left. He'll get a screen from Norchad. Crossover dribble, step back, got it. Oh, Keaton Wagler in the mid-range. This time on the left side. Foul line extended, near side make it. Keaton Wagler, that was tough. Here we go. Up to 8 points. We will take it. That looked good. That was over a double team, I believe. That step back. That's it, kids. That's the separator. That's what's going to determine whether or not he is a star, most likely, in this league. So, yeah, I get excited when I see that. That's not about speed, athleticism. That is skill. That is basketball smarts. Remember, he hit a shot over a triple team last time out on the right elbow on Sunday against Utah. I said they should have brought more guys. Should have brought a fourth guy. That's when he was cooking in that third quarter. Playing a little bit better. A couple of jumpers have gone for him now in the third. They're starting to feature him a little bit more. Finds Martinelli on the right wing. Hesitation dribble, attacks the closeout. Pulls up on the baseline. That'll be far side short corner. Martinelli, a little 10-foot jumper there, right baseline for the Clippers. Like seeing that. Most of his stuff has been on the interior, as you would imagine. Some crafty push shot runners, hook shots. Not that time. Cameron Carr now gets his own step back, this time over Keaton Wagler. Is he talking some trash to him on the other side? Keaton, go after his ass. Here's Martinelli, a three-pointer now, feeling good. Off the back iron, though, not to be. Clippers trailing 78-60. Lakers with the basketball, pushing it left to right into the front court. 40 seconds left. They got a 2-for-1 opportunity, and Carr takes advantage with a three-pointer that rattles home straight away from 30 feet out over the top of Wagler. Make it about a 26-footer. Don't want to exaggerate too much for a Laker. Don't love seeing that. The defense was good, but Carr is doing a little bit of chirping now. I don't know if that's for Keaton Wagler or he's just hyping himself up as he's hit their last 2 buckets with Wagler defending. He was there. It didn't matter. 24.7 seconds left now. Clippers basketball as we had a stoppage in play. They just give a replay of the first, and now here's the three-pointer. I mean, that's good defense. I'm going to be hearing about that one from Lakers fans, I'm sure. Lakers are hitting everything. 81-60. Cameron Carr, what does he have in the third quarter? Can we get to the fourth? For the love of God. What is this stoppage? They get enough advertisements in? Whatever. I got time for my thumbnail. I guess I'll use a picture of Pablo Torre. That would seem appropriate. I don't like it, but I think I have to do it. Him, next to Adam Silver. I think people will get the message of what exactly that podcast is about. Am I wrong? If you guys want to check that out post-game, if we ever get there. How long? What is? I'm sorry. I'm irritated. Bet you couldn't tell. Just this game. It's the Lakers, man. They bring out the worst in me. This is what happens. It goes back to, my Sacktown days. So, Clippers basketball, I believe. 24.7 seconds left. They'll run the clock, but there is a 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock here as the Clippers inbound on the far side baseline. Wagler, the trigger man, looks for Kobe Sanders underneath the basket, who just almost threw his defender in front of him to the side, and they're going to call an offensive foul. I don't know what Kobe Sanders was thinking there, outside of they're as frustrated as we are, guys, because you can't do that. Okay, Kobe was being held a little bit, but then he fought through it and then tried to throw the guy's arm. That's a dangerous play. That could lead to a dislocated shoulder there, Kobe. Kobe was fouled initially, and they didn't call it. He was being held back, but they often see the second guy in those situations, and I do get that offensive foul. Game clock, shot clock, almost identical here. Kobe Sanders goes for the steal this time, and there's a foul on the floor. There's a lot of chirping and a lot of talking right now. This is Clippers-Lakers. Summer League edition. Who is that? Who dat? What number is he? Okay, that's Arthur. Arthur Kaluma said something to Kobe Sanders as he went for the steal. Like, they're letting him play with so much physicality. They're like, okay, obviously Sanders fouled him. Like, ooh. This is testy. I like it. I don't know. It's a mess, and they're down by, make it 23 as Arthur is about to hit the free throw. 83-60, 9.3 seconds left here in the third. Wagler with the basketball in the backcourt. They allow him into the front court on the left wing. Make it topside now. Here's Wagler, crossover dribble, step back, three-pointer, left wing, short. And that will conclude the third. 83-60 as Wagler looks to the heavens saying, "Are the basketball gods forsaken me right now?" That was a good look. I like the step back. He did hit a couple of them on the right elbow and left elbow in the third, but outside of that, he's had a tough game. Clippers have had a tough game. I've had a tough game. We're all suffering together. It has been painful. It has been painful. It's the Lakers, man. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. If you guys ever question my allegiance to the Clippers, remember this game. I won't even abide a summer league loss to the Lakers. I can't take that. Any loss affects me. All right, I'm gonna put up this thumbnail that I'm making while talking to you. Aspiration. Is that two S's? Okay. I'm just playing around here. Let's see, what font should I use? I'll just call it Aspiration Update. I got an update on this game. It's been a real aspiration. It's young guys at Summer League. They're letting them play. It's whatever. This is not what's going to define anyone's career. It's just you always want if you're gonna play, you might as well go for the win. And I don't wanna see you lose to the Lakers. No matter what. Okay? That's all. That's all I'm saying. What color should I make this? Of course, I click on the purple and gold color. Ugh. Just threw up a little bit in my mouth. Fourth quarter is about to get underway. We got 10 minutes left. As it mercifully comes to an end, Clippers trailing 84-60 in Vegas to the Lakers. Martinelli with it, left wing, pushes his defender to the side and gives it up to Sanders. Sanders a little bit of a push off now, has it top side, drives to his left, down the left alley and hammers it with the left hand. Little something extra from Kobe Sanders on the and one. That better be an and one. They calling the foul on the floor? Hey, update the score. They calling foul on the floor? They calling foul on the floor? They are. Sanders will inbound it near sideline. Martinelli with it, left wing. Dribbles top side and gives it up to Badula, to Sanders. He's got on the left arc. Back to Badula. Straightaway three-pointer. Misses everything but the bottom of the net. Rebounded, though, by Norchad. Back out. Kobe Sanders, three. Doing a little bit of chirping after that. 84-63 as he hit it on the left wing off the recycle from Norchad, getting the rebound off the air ball put up by Badula. 9:20 left, fourth quarter. Sanders ain't giving up. I don't even know if he should play tomorrow. Maybe that's why he's playing extended minutes tonight. He's too good. Started 16 games last season. Lakers with it. Miss a runner, but get the putback to go, 86-63. I don't think they're coming back down 23 with 9 minutes left, but we'll stay here for you. Here's Kobe Sanders. Takes his man off the dribble and gives it up to Martinelli, who gets battered and bruised on the right baseline by Cameron Carr. And finally, they call the second foul. Carr sarcastically claps. Yeah, Cameron Carr, we're not going to be forgetting about him after this one. No Wagler out there on the floor. Norchad on the right elbow with a pass to Sean Padula, who attacks down the left side of the lane. Can't get it to go, but Norchad comes up with it. But there was a foul on the floor beforehand as Norchad had the two-handed rim rocker, but no dice. Lakers ball. I don't know what the call was, if there was an offensive foul underneath by Norchad or what. I'm just disgusted. Even in Summer League, it's the Lakers. Lakers, I know they're getting off watching this if there's any Laker fans in. Now there's another offensive foul. It's the Lakers. It's the game. Like, there's no rhyme. There's no reason. This officiating crew might be a little, I don't know how experienced they are. I'm just going to put it like that. Even on turnovers by the Lakers, just because we get one after another, I'm still annoyed. It's just, how do you have a flow to this game? Although it hasn't affected the Lakers shooting, I guess. 8:34 left. Clippers down 23 with the basketball. Sanders, right wing, thought about a three in the triple threat position, gives it up. Martinelli has it on the left wing now, and there's a quick bounce pass inside that's off the hands of Norchad, maybe off a Laker. Yes, finally, did another stoppage in play. I should just go back to creating this thumbnail because this game is rough, and so is the chat. Ooh, Clippers are inbound on the far line baseline. Martinelli with it, wants to drive, just puts a shoulder into a defender and throws up a hope and a prayer that he doesn't get to go, misses everything, iron, net, nothing. Lakers back with the basketball, 23-point lead. 31. That's not the lead, that's the player, but it feels like that. I don't know who some of these guys are outside of Cameron Carr, of course. 35 misses long, and Martinelli skies for the board. 3 Clippers there for the rebound, and it only takes 1. No friendly fire, please. Padula to Sanders, left wing. Hesitation, now drives on his man. Uses his pivot foot, spins, puts it up, has it blocked by 45 on a dotted line from about 9 feet out, who stayed down as Kobe Sanders put on a pivot exhibition. Couldn't lose his man. Instead, the rejection, Lakers basketball. The hits keep on coming. Just let the clock run. Get Keaton Walker back in, though. I need reps. Lakers turnover, brutal. What is this? This is spring league. This is no, spring would be actual NBA basketball. This, I don't know. This is summer hell. Norchad drives to the right side and gets the scoop layup to go, plus the foul. Nice move there by Norchad. Had it at the free throw line, took his man off the dribble, got it to go off the glass, and one. All right, I got my thumbnail, guys. It's going to be very provocative, and people want to click on that episode. Some of you guys are forgetting that Yannick would be playing in Summer League right now. Like, complain about not having a center. It's like, well, we're kind of missing Yannick Conan Niederhauser. Martinelli, got the rebound, misses the tip in. Had an opportunity for a putback as Norchad missed the free throw. Multiple opportunities, and Martinelli couldn't get it to go. 7 minutes left, 86-65. Lakers with the basketball. This is really physical. Martinelli just got destroyed on a screen by 35, and he looks to be in some pain. They called the offensive foul, but that ain't going to make me feel better if Martinelli's hurt. Is Martinelli all right? Wagner's coming back into the ball game. We got that going for us. I need him to build on what we saw in the third quarter. I don't care what the score says. Play through it. Play your game. Martinelli, straight away from 45 feet out, and gives it up to Baba Miller on the left wing. Miller to Keaton. Wagler with it. Crossover dribble. Drives. Push shot. Got it. Dotted line and one. There we go, Keaton. 6:35 left, 86-67. The only good thing we can get now is just some good process at the end because the Clippers aren't winning this game. Wagler finding himself. One of the things they liked about him was his problem solving, and he got fouled hard there. But being able to turn a bad game into, let's say, a decent game or at least a good, better second half, he's looked much better in the second half again. We'll take it. Silver linings. Adu Thero has it at the free throw line. Picks up this dribble, gives it up to 31. I don't give a damn about the Lakers. Just give me a block. Give me a turnover. Give me something. No turnover. It stops the clock. I need a live ball. Not an offensive rebound. Well, a missed three-pointer by the Lakers goes out of bounds. Clippers ball, 6:07 left, 86-68 Lakers. Looks like Martinelli's on the bench, but he seems to be okay. So Wagler checked in for him. Wagler right to left and greeted just as he enters the front court. Not sure that is on him. Goes between the legs, looks for a screen from Miller, gets it, gets the switch on 35, wants to go to work. Pass inside now to Miller, roll into the basket. He finds Norm Chad that there was foul on the floor beforehand. The amount of plays that were developing only to be stopped by a foul in this game, as they had a nice play lined up there. Wagler to Baba Miller at the free throw line, was about to find Norchad for an easy one, cutting baseline. But now we're at a commercial. It's just there's no flow. I don't know what to do with this game. I know it's summer league. The last couple summer league games, not like this. Not close. All right, got my cool thumbnail up. How many timeouts are we going to get? As many as it takes to upset me past the point of no return. Baba just hasn't been exerting himself or hasn't been as involved in the offense. I don't know if I blame him as much as there's just the game's got a nasty flow. If Coach Lou was doing a post-game presser to this, he would use the word nasty. And he would be right to. Nasty. Disgusting. No rhyme, no reason, no flow. I mean, the reason is it's summer league, bunch of young guys, maybe also some young officials. Summer league for everyone. Wagler now 4 of 13. 3 of his makes have come in the last, 4 minutes that he's been on the court. He's looked more comfortable. Problem solving, processing the game, what he needs to do differently as the game goes along. You might owe Cameron Carr something next time they play. I don't know if he was talking to Keaton Wagler. There was some chirping going on when he hit those 2 buckets. I didn't like it. Baba Miller in and out on the free throw. Norchad comes down with it, but loses it to Adu Thero. Lakers with the ball and a 18-point lead. More. Adu Thero back out to 31, near side corner 3 off the front of the iron. Rebounded by the Lakers. Number 30 comes flying in over Lawyer to get that. They reset the shot clock, but now there's only 5 seconds left. As you know, there's only 14-second shot clocks on a reset now. Lakers better shoot the ball. It's about to be a shot clock violation. 30 got it off, hit the front of the rim just in time, and he gets the basketball back. We'll reset one more time. Third opportunity for the Lakers. Adu Thero, a little bit out of control between the legs, flies it over to, who was that? Either way, 66 hit a 3, far side corner. 89-68, 5 left in the fourth. Keaton slowly walks it into the front court. No jokes, please. And now I get a pause on Amazon. It's getting glitchy. Maybe I shouldn't have done the YouTube. Oh, Keaton Wagler gets it to go, even though it's grainy and pixelated. I saw that. He got to the right block, and I think put it off the backboard and in. We'll take it. We'll take what we can get. 2 buckets here in the fourth. Anybody else's Amazon Prime get extremely pixelated there? How dare they get pixelated during Keaton Wagler getting a bucket like that? It's disgusting. I like this game. 91-70, those Lakers answer on the other end with an and one. Padula is not a shooting guard. He may be playing off ball currently because they want Keaton Wagler to get more on ball reps at the moment, but yeah, not his natural position. Here's Wagler, right to left into the front court. 66 waiting for him to Miller. Miller on the left wing. Quick pass inside to Norchad. Norchad pump fakes and puts it up and in off the glass on the left block. Another nice pass from Baba Miller to Norchad. Big to big. That's really what I want to see materialize with Baba. Be another connector out there. Be another hub on offense. Offensive foul Lakers. I don't know. Timeout. 92-72, 4:08 left. Timeout on the floor. They haven't played Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Cream. All right, do you guys see my thumbnail I made while we were talking? What do you guys think? Rate the thumbnail. I'll put it on the screen, even though I may get more slowdown from Amazon Prime. F it. How can it get much slower? Did you see that Peyton Watson news today? They could be interested in DJ, or DJ could be the guy they gave up. Who had that 2 weeks ago? It was me. Obviously, it would be DJ. That's not news. He's kind of the right comp. What do you guys think? Does that work? Does that thumbnail work? I just left the purple and gold lettering. I'm defeated. I just left it. Norchad sounds like a missile defense system. He's Nicaraguan. First Nicaraguan player to get into an NBA game happened last season. I'm behind. I'm behind. I'm not behind on my Amazon Prime. You're just, a little bit ahead. Yours is buffering faster. It's not giving me the go live button, but we are. This is live to me. It matters to me. Lakers basketball, 92-72. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. 41 just tried to dunk on Norchad, who thought he had the block, but instead they called a foul on the floor, and he wants a review. 3:59 left. Are we going to get a review? Do we have reviews? I don't want a review. I know they can review a flagrant. Don't review it. No, Jay. Jay reviewed it. Oh, okay. I get it. It's process. You want to reward your guys? Oh, and I just lost my connection. Did I lose it with you guys too? My Amazon Prime just went down. I'm getting back in though. I'm back. I'm getting back. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. All right, what do you guys think? I haven't seen a good enough replay. Well, Keaton Wagler was pointing out something to Norchad. It's been a long day. Okay, that's a block. He lost it going up. He lost it, and he was starting to maybe lose it, and then Norchad got the rest of it. He also got him with the body, though. What happened first? If you don't want Peyton Watson, I don't know what to tell you. He had 1 month where he actually got to be featured, and he fully took advantage of it. He's had other good months. You're just being a casual and looking at his scoring that month, saying he's only had one good month because that was the only month he averaged 20 points per game. Well, yeah, Jokic was out, so he actually got featured on offense more, so he had an opportunity to do that. Thinking he was going to do that most of the time, playing next to Jokic and Jamal Murray and all these guys, is not going to happen. Norrad, you're right. I thought he was Norrad on that block. What is the freaking call? I am so sorry. This is an abomination. They reversed the call. This is... It's Summer League. Peak Summer League is upon us. It's just Mind-numbing. Wagner with the basketball. Gave it up to Martinelli, who gave it right back to him in close proximity. Kind of awkward. Now he fires a left wing three-pointer from distance, and it's good. Keaton Wagler straight down the strings, 92-75. He's up to 13 points, his first three-pointer of the game. Make it 16. Much better second half once again for Keaton. That was from 28 feet out. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Oh, well, now he's scoring that the game's out of reach. Hey, last time his scoring is what put the game out of reach on Sunday. That's when the game opened up as a Thero just sliced through their defense for a two-handed dunk. 3:25 left, 94-75. Here's Lawyer, pump fakes, relocates, puts it up well long. Martinelli couldn't grab the offensive rebound. Ball belongs to the Lakers. Thero he could be scary. His athleticism is pretty nuts. I still think he's a little too out of control at the handle, but he's young too. Try to take Keaton off the dribble. Nice recovery on the right elbow defensively by Wagler on him. It will be Martinelli gathers the missed three-pointer from the Lakers, 94-75. Clippers with the ball, down by 19, 3 minutes left. Wagler will orchestrate. Top side gives it up to Lawyer. Pass inside to Martinelli for the left-handed push shot on the right block. Great feed, Lawyer to Martinelli there, working quickly in unison. And Martinelli gets an easy one as he's up to 8 points. Now Lawyer doing some work defensively, knocks it into the backcourt, but it looks like there was a foul called with 2:41 left. Lakers 94, Clippers 77. Yeah, guys, this isn't, the 12 that the Clippers are going to have night one. Maybe we can relax on the roster stuff. Summer League. Norchad with the rebound off another brick by the Lakers from three. Here's Lawyer, pump fakes, drive, puts it up, draws the foul as he went right into Cameron Carr. That looked like it could have been offensive, but hey, call goes the Clippers' way. Carr was contesting it. Robbie Avila, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, LeBron Frames, Milk Chamberlain, Larry Nerd, College Jokic, Steph Blurry. Okay. All right. Lawyer interests me a little bit. He hasn't been great, but he hasn't been bad. In the first game, he was pretty darn good. He's only got 11 minutes. I'm assuming maybe Kobe Sanders doesn't play tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see who does. Lakers going to hoist another three. No, pass inside, right baseline, push shot, short, and it's out off the Clippers, but only I saw that apparently. Okay, give them the ball, whatever. It was definitely out on them. 2:12 left here in the fourth quarter. Clippers ball, 479. Lakers with the lead, 94-79. Clippers with the basketball. Who's in now? Wagler came out. I'm about out. I got a birthday party to get to. Wagler's out. I'm out. That's how this works. Encourage you guys to check out in the live section the cool thumbnail I just put up for the video I did right before we started doing Clippers Lakers here. Some very vanilla, casual ask play-by-play, but just for the Clippers, because I don't really even know many of the Lakers guys. Here's a Thero, steps around 47. Who was that for the Clippers? Who is that? Is he even on the box score? Going deep into their bench. Martinelli, turnaround, push shot, couldn't get it, gets the rebound and puts it in with the left hand anyways on the left block. 96-81, Martinelli up to 10 points, 4 of 11 shooting. Very unorthodox game, especially when you're already a lefty. Have you seen his free throws? Plays off a feel. I don't know how well it would translate, if at all, to the NBA level, but I'm rooting for Nick Martinelli, and Cameron Carr, I think, just hit another three-pointer. 1 minute left. It's almost over. Oh, is there an intentional foul? Yes. Lakers trying to get some subs in. They need a dead ball. Cameron Carr is feeling himself. He had 23, 8 of 18 shooting, 3 of 10 from the outside. Keaton Wagler ends up with 16 on 6 of 15 shooting, 1 of 5 from the outside. But signs of life as he was, let's see, he was he 1 of 7 at the half. So he went 5 of 8. Keaton was 5 of 8 in the second half, guys. I'll take it. He turned things around. It's not my birthday. I'm going to somebody else's birthday. You think I let the Clippers lose on my birthday? Even in summer league, I wouldn't let that happen. Not that in control, but I'm not aging that fast. Stop saying it's my birthday. Lakers with the basketball with a minute left. I'm leading by 16. 55 seconds left. Thero and Carr still out there. Clippers have taken their main guys out. Martinelli's still out there, though. Lawyer's still out there, and the Clippers have the basketball after a missed 3 by the Lakers. Who is that? Who is that? Is that? Yes, that would be Themis Folks. Themis Folks of the Clippers. Lakers 3-pointer long. Clippers with the basketball. 28 seconds left. 99-85. As they're going to drop to 1-2 here in Summer League with one more game to play tomorrow night as Themis traveled going in the lane. And that's basically a microcosm of this game for the Clippers. How many turnovers did they end up with? Fine, they only ended up with 11. Felt worse. Maybe 10 on some box scores. But they were 29 of 68, 43%, 5 of 21 from the field. Just so many stoppages, so many miscues. And they're going to drop this one 99-85 to the Los Angeles Lakers in a game that went way too long. Lakers shot 48% from the field, 38% from the outside. Keaton Wagler, better in the second half, where he went 5 of 8 from the field after starting 1 for 7 in the first half. Missed a couple layups, tried a reverse layup where he hit the bottom of the rim. Really seemed like he was intent on trying to get to the basket and get downhill a little bit more in this ball game and show that he's capable of that. I think the first shot he hit was a step back on the right elbow. But in the second half, make it the third quarter, he had that beautiful right elbow step back at the 3:10 mark. And then he had one on the left elbow after that in the third. And then, yes, Cameron Carr doing a lot of chirping. He got back-to-back buckets on Keaton Wagler, and he was feeling himself. But Wagler comes back in the fourth, has the crossover leading to the push shot and one. Had another bucket off the backboard in the fourth on the right block. And then a left wing 28-foot three-pointer from distance. So turn things around a little bit. Some good, some bad, mixed bag. One more game left tomorrow. Clippers taking on the Washington Wizards. I think. Pray that there's a little better flow to it than tonight. It's all right. Keaton worked out the kinks in the first half again. Let's see if he can start fast and put together a complete game tomorrow. Hope he's playing. I would expect him to. Maybe not Kobe Sanders. He led them with 18 points on 6 of 12 shooting, 2 of 5 from the outside. And when they needed a bucket or when they needed a response here and there, Kobe Sanders was typically that guy. But things got chippy a little bit with Norchad shoving a Laker. Kobe Sanders also getting into it with Arthur Kaluma. I don't know. I'm fine with it. 99-85, your final. Clippers lose Summer League game at number 3 to the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Adam Oslin. Check out in the live section. Talked all about the new information coming out from The Athletic on the aspiration investigation today. Be good. Have a good night. And maybe we can do it one more time.
I am